A lot of people are quietly asking the same question. Is it okay if I don't convert as much as everybody else seems to be doing? When you read online forums or use planning software, sometimes it can seem like huge Roth conversions are the only path to a tax efficient retirement. But yes, the answer is it's okay. And this video is about the idea of small Roth conversions and how they can make a meaningful difference even if you don't convert all of your money over to Roth. One of the things I notice about conversions is it feels like this big, heavy thing. People are concerned about taxes and RMDs and all that, but they're also looking at making these irrevocable decisions, writing huge checks, and they're just not sure if that's the right thing to do. But it doesn't have to be that way. By the way, I'm Justin. I've been a financial advisor for over 20 years, and I'm here to propose the idea of small Roth conversions. For example, you might convert 60,000 or 30,000 or even $8,000 per year as part of an ongoing Roth conversion strategy. Now, is that even allowed? Is the Retirement Optimization Committee going to say you're doing it wrong? Well, yes, it's allowed. No, there's no minimum. And a more serious question is, will it make a difference in your retirement if you use this type of strategy? Obviously, the more you convert, the more of a difference it makes. But even relatively small conversions can come in handy. So let's say on one end of the spectrum, you're converting $8,000 per year over a series of 5 years. Maybe you're near the top of your favorite income tax bracket, or maybe doing more than that would push you over an IRMA cliff. Remember that going over an IRMA level by just $1 can cost you hundreds of dollars per month. So you really want to be careful. By shifting $40,000 over into Roth over those 5 years, you can build up a nice chunk of change that could potentially be tax-free money, assuming you meet all of the IRS requirements. And that's especially helpful if you are already light on Roth money or you didn't have any Roth money. Now, that's not a home run, but it gives you more optionality. Maybe that money grows a bit over time, no guarantees, of course, and then you have a pool of money to draw from when you need some tax-free money. You might be able to pull some money out and not go into higher tax brackets. You might be able to get the money without getting pushed over an IRMA cliff if you're otherwise cutting it close. It can really be handy money to have. That might help you do a roof repair, buy a new car, or go on a trip with loved ones without having to worry about the tax impact of getting that money out. But what if it doesn't make it dent in your RMDs? Well, that might still be okay. You're still building up a pool of money that you can use later, and you're doing it presumably when you're paying taxes at rates that are acceptable to you. Obviously, you need to run some numbers first and make sure it seems like you'll get some advantage, like you might have to pay at higher rates later. Otherwise, there's just no point in doing any conversions. I mainly want to challenge the assumption that you need to convert everything right away this year or else. Part of the reason this feels so confusing is that those financial planning tools are doing exactly what they're supposed to do. They're solving for the optimal tax situation given the inputs you use. But the software doesn't feel the tax bill and it doesn't feel the uncertainty because those assumptions might be wrong. It doesn't get stressed out about writing a $70,000 check to the IRS. It's okay with paying some IRMA, even if you might not be okay with that. And it maybe just doesn't value all the optionality and the softer stuff as much as you might want it to. Software is just doing a math problem, and you're the one who has to actually live the life. Now, many of you already know this, and you've dialed in a partial Roth conversion strategy over the next 14 years that might include some small conversions. But I know for a fact that there's a lot of you who see these conversations online or you use some software and it says you should convert 285,000 this year and you're just not sure if that's something you want to commit to. If you want help with any of this, send me an email and I look forward to talking with you soon.